My name's Jay. This is me last year in the ICU. I had heart surgery last year on private health insurance. Not only did I pay $0 for this entire procedure, I actually made $3,000. This is a fact. Now, there are people posting in my feed that this isn't true, calling me a liar, saying that I'm full of shit, whatever. So what I want to do is kind of take a step back and tell my whole story. I'll show you some pictures, claims, receipts of my experience, so bear with me. I was born in 1975 with a congenital heart defect. A bicuspid aortic valve is when you have 2 leaflets instead of 3. It should look like this, like a Mercedes symbol. At the time of my surgery, I was on a private nationwide PPO healthcare plan. Because of this private plan, I was able to find one of the top cardiac surgeons in the world named Dr. Balke at the University of Chicago. He and his cardiac team perform non-invasive surgery, which means instead of a sternotomy, where they cut you open like a turkey with a 10-inch incision, breaking your chest plate and opening it that way, Dr. Balke and his team made only 5 half-inch incisions on the side of my chest like this, and they used a robotic machine called the Da Vinci. Because of this non-invasive surgery, I was home in 2 days instead of 10. The type of valve that they placed in my heart called a biological valve, meaning it's not made out of metal. The model of my heart valve is called an avulus bioprosthesis, this one. So let's break down the insurance portion. All my bills were about $500,000. Here are some claims, dozens and dozens of them. Just for the 6-hour surgery, it was over $294,000 just for that day. Now remember, the max out of pocket is $3,000, which is why this was reduced to $205. Now, I also had critical illness portion on my plan, which means I got a check within 60 days for over $6,500 here. $6,500 minus $3,000 is about $3,500. I really don't know how else to validate my story. Here's my heart valve card from Medtronic. Here's me in the ICU with my mother waiting for me to wake up from an induced coma. Everything in my video is 100% true. To perform the surgery, they had to stop my heart pumping and stop my lungs from breathing, basically on life support. I'm now a healthcare advisor, can write the very plan that I was on when I had my heart surgery. But that's not the only plans that we have dozens of nationwide PPOs to choose from. We only do guaranteed renewable, and we only do nationwide PPOs. It means that you can use it in all 50 states, depending on the plan. Now, my particular plan that I was on, you do need to medically qualify. But that said, I did have a heart murmur as a pre-existing condition when I was approved. And as you saw, they paid all my bills. Each plan is different, meaning some are easier to get on than others based upon your pre-existing condition. It's not a one-size-fits-all approach. If you can qualify for this particular plan, it's a fantastic plan. It's the best private plan I've ever seen. But we do have many others to choose from. The assessment is free. Click the link below, book your time, and let's see if we can get you on a better plan and save you some money.